from Owen Says Go. Welcome to iconic Havana, Cuba, one of the most storied cities in the world, with a history that stretches back 500 years. We are here for the next 5 days and we're going to be showing you the sights, the sounds and the tastes of this quintessential Caribbean city. Let's go and check it out. It's 5 in the morning and we are in the airport at Cancun getting ready to go to Cuba. Little queue of people. There's a Starbucks here. Yay! You have to have your tourist card, which is like a semi-visa ready. We got ours when we were in South Africa, but you can get them very easily here in the queue. 400 pesos? Just 400 pesos. There's a guy at the front of the queue filling them in. I don't know about Americans. But everyone else, it seems easy. Americans are probably fine too. Okay, after landing and collecting your bags and going through customs, you've got to fill in one of these blue declaration forms, and then we're heading out. So far, so good. Phew, made it through. Very easy. No one gave us any hassle. And we've now got a taxi which is organized through our Airbnb.
And we got cash.
And we got cash. Yeah, stop and get cash from the ATM inside the terminal before you leave. And yeah, we're paying 30 CAC CUC for the ride. Hopefully that's reasonable. I don't know. How cool is this? Our taxi is a classic Chevy. Woohoo! Cuba, here we come. We're going to start off like we often do by taking one of the free walking tours. We're going to do the free walking tour of the old town. Leaves from the Plaza de Angel at I think 10 in the morning or 4 in the afternoon. We're doing the afternoon slot, and I'm sure we're going to see some beautiful sights and hear a lot about what makes this city so unique. Alright, we've just finished a marathon walking tour. Very informative, but as these things do, went on for a bit long. So, don't know if I can recommend this, but be prepared. It takes 3 hours and you'll get a lot of detail. We've stopped in the new square, which is the old square. No, it's the old square, which is the... it's the old square, which used to be called the new square. Anyway, it's just a difference. We're at Victoria Plaza now after the tour, enjoying a beer. It's a little microbrewery right here in Havana, and enjoy drinking beer because you can't buy milk in this town at the moment. Our tour guide was telling us they have shortages. 1 week you can't get milk, 1 week you can't get toilet paper. There's toilet paper in our Airbnb.
I'm glad it's a milk week.
Yeah, so yeah, here in Cuba, you don't drink the milk drinks you. And the beer is pretty tasty. We've decided to come for dinner to the Buena Vista Curry Club, blending a little bit of Cuba with something from home. And we've ordered some goat curry, some pork tikka to start, and an eggplant dish. And there are also these lovely fried plantains.
Platanos.
And my first Cuban mojito. Not bad. Starting with some pork tikka. And it looks like some coriander sauce.
Mostly because we don't get pork tikka.
Yeah, exactly, at home. Oh man, very good. Keep finding great Indian food in weird places, like an Indian restaurant in Scotland we ate at. That's lovely.
Happy days.
Nice and spicy. The goat curry and the brinjal curry have arrived. They look delicious.
And some good looking
Yeah, some great looking naan. Oh, those look amazing. Nice and big. And we're also enjoying imported beers. Sol, Mexican. That's brilliant curry. Spicy. I think there's some tamarind I can taste in there. The goat is tender. The naan is flaky and buttery. We're doing really well here with Indian food in Cuba.
So I'm the rum taster tonight. So we're having the Santiago Anejo, which is the rum that they started making in the Bacardi factory after they chased Bacardi out, from what I understand. It smells lovely. Not bad.
The memorial of Jose Marti has a tower that's 180 meters tall with a lift, and for 3 pesos you can go to the top and get some great views of the city. Worth a visit is Cuba's necropolis. It's a huge area where they've got lots of old graves. Some strange noises coming out of that grave. This is one of the graves that is commonly visited by followers of the Santeria religion.
It's a puppy.
Is there a puppy? Oh, hello, pup. Hey, hello. You're the one making the noise. Alright, that's a relief. There's some beautiful sculptures. It's just a really big space full of interesting stories and some famous people buried here. Some of the members of the Buena Vista Social Club. Yeah, worth a look. Take a taxi to get here. It's quite far out of town. When in Cuba, go smoke a Monte Cristo.
Just a small one. We're drinking some Reserve Anejo rum, which is pretty tasty.
Good rum. Good to go.
Even the local beer's been hard to find.
Salute.
Salute.
Good morning, Cuba. It's a beautiful day in Havana. Woken up early-ish. Sun is rising and we're heading out to the Malecon for a run. The Malecon is the seafront area where the Cubans love to collect in the evening. It's known as the world's longest couch, but it's also a great place to go for a jog. So we're headed there. Excuse the voice, I think I smoked one too many Cubans last night. So gotta go and shake off the rum and the cigars.
There's one too many.
Yeah, let's do it. Whoa, check it out coming out of the manhole. They've closed this section of the road because of the waves. Unsurprisingly. Ah! Puddles! Look at that, it's blown the manhole covers off. Just 20 minutes taxi drive outside of Cuba's, outside of Havana center. You can come visit Fusterlandia. It's a huge sprawling art project started by one man. This is his house. And he's just started spreading his mosaics, which sort of have a Gaudi-esque quality, across the whole neighborhood. You can see elements of Picasso. There's a strong nautical theme. It's really crazy and beautiful, and it's free to enter here and wander around. So definitely something good to check out when you're in Havana. Cuba by no means has the vibrant street food scene of Mexico. It's a very subdued scene. I think socialism as applied in Cuba has taken a toll on availability of almost everything. So today we've done quite well. We've had a coconut, we've had a sweet corn, and these are one of the main street foods you'll see. I think it's just deep fried dough coated in sugar. That's good. Similar to the ones we had in Mexico, but finding even simple things here can be quite hard. And each store stocks only a few items, so you'll have to find a shop that sells bottled water.
Yeah.
And that will be all they sell. And it's not a real shop, it's just the front of someone's house.
And there are queues out the door for the morning.
The grocery stores, such as they are, will often have queues out the door of people waiting to be let in so they can buy beans and rice, which are the main staples here. Although the rum here is extraordinarily cheap and very tasty. So you win some, you lose some.
But no Coke to put it in.
No Coke. They don't have Coke on this island at all. Even the Cuba Libres are made with Tu Coca, the local Coke. So. One of the iconic things to do in Cuba is to take a ride in a classic car, hopping aboard and going for the 1 hour tour. So there.
Famous one is the Havana Club. Everybody know Havana Club, but it's not the best one. It's not the best one. The most famous cigar is the Cohiba. This one, exactly this one, is very famous because this was the Fidel Castro cigar.
Okay.
The second best one is the Monte Cristi, and Monte Cristi was the Che Guevara cigar. Okay. For that is very famous.
Yeah.
The third one more important, the Romeo and Juliet. And Winston Churchill, the first minister in the British. Smoked, and you see, Churchill. It's in honor. It's in honor to Winston.
Okay.
So.
We accidentally ordered the world's biggest mojitos. Worth it. And this is the other beer made in Cuba, the Bucanero.
It's like some churches and stuff.
We're at Esquina de Cuba, and the cocktails which come included with the menu of the day are super adorable. This is a mojito because the swizzle stick is a piece of sugarcane. It's not going to swizzle so well anymore, but it's delicious. So we've got both of the classic Cuban dishes here. We've got pork. This is cerdo with some cebolla. Delicious. Plantain chips. I don't eat bananas, but these don't taste like banana, they're more like potato.
And
Very
they're
nice.
everywhere.
And we've also got ropa vieja, which is shredded beef, actually, sorry. Another classic dish, which is very tasty. Lovely flavor. And it's served with classic rice and beans. Muy rico. When you get tired of exploring the city, you can easily catch a tourist bus for only 5 CUC and come out to these beautiful beaches on the east coast of Cuba, Playa del Usta. It's a short ride, about an hour in the bus, and next thing you know, you're on these amazing Caribbean beaches, crystal clear waters. You can rent yourself a place to sit in the shade. There's guys bringing drinks around. The water is amazing. I'm about to jump in, and definitely a good thing to do when you're in Cuba.